Missing today, Julianne and Sparjan, and let's go. Good morning. It is today is Tuesday, October 7th. This is the Kingsburg Downtown Business Improvement District Advisory Board regular meeting. We're going to call to order. We have 3 members not in attendance today: Amanda Carrasco, Stephen Safarjan, and Julianne Williams. We do have 4, so we have a quorum, so we're going to continue on. First item is to approve the agenda. To better accommodate members of the public or inconvenience in the order of presentation, items on the agenda may not be presented or acted upon in the order listed. Additions to the agenda may be added only pursuant to California Government Code Section 54954.2B. Approving the agenda.
I'll make a motion.
Yep. All those in favor? Aye. Agenda is approved. At this time, we're going to move on to presentations and informal reports. None. Do we have any? Nope. To move on to public comment. Provides an opportunity for members of the public to address the board on items of interest to the public within the board's jurisdiction and which are not already on the agenda this morning. It is a policy of the board not to answer questions impromptu. Speakers should limit their comments to no more than 3 minutes. For items which are on the agenda this morning, members of the public will be provided an opportunity to address the board as each item is brought up for discussion. Do we have any public comment at this time? Good morning. State your name. Good morning.
Hello, Reggie with the Chamber of Commerce. I just wanted to let everybody know that Barbara is officially retiring at the end of this month. The 31st will be her last day after 10 plus years of pretty much doing everything down there role-wise throughout that. With that being said, we are welcoming our new full-time director that will be starting actually tomorrow. That is Lauren Nickel. A lot of you might have met her already. We are stealing her from Fresno County's Economic Development Commission. So she's got a lot of resources that she's bringing with her along the way. So it should be an adventure and it'll be good. So
nope, that's going to be good.
That's all I got.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else for public comment this morning? All righty, moving on, we're going to move on to our regular calendar. First item is to approve the minutes from the 8-5 meeting. 9-2 was canceled due to a lack of business. And this is presented by City Clerk Abigail Palsgard. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes from 8-5? Do we have a second?
I'll second.
And all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Number 2, holiday kickoff. Sponsor, Chairman, me, Leslie Carpenter. So we are less than a month away for Saturday, November. So we need to get together our subcommittee. I need to verify our 3rd member of our subcommittee, which would be Julianne Williams. We need to meet and get the graphics together for that and start putting that out. Quinn indicated to me that he would help produce graphics, and your intern probably help as well, so we can start that ball rolling. In item number 4, we're gonna get to dollars, but I really want to incorporate the dollar program into holiday kickoff because we're going to be sponsoring that because we did re-sign up for that one more year, and so that needs to be part of our public awareness that we are going to start to. I have not had coffee today, obviously. That we're going to start to like endorse those and like really push it. Okay, and we need to like even if we can. I'll write an email that I'll set forward to you that we can send out to all the people in our district that we are going to endorse this program and kind of push it along and explain it and educate it and how it works because it's really simple and easy to use. Penny, what times work best for you to meet? So then I will get with Julianne and we'll meet. And then you two, if after we meet, if we can like give you guys a couple of little tasks just to like, we'll divide and conquer and then we'll communicate through, can we do email? Through you, we will. And then, Mhm. Okay, we'll just send it through you and we'll just keep checking in. I'm thinking I'm gonna just make checkpoints. Like by this date, this needs to be done. By this date, this needs to be done, and we'll just check back in. Okay. All right. So, questions on holiday kickoff? Items of Santa Hut will not be out yet, right? Okay, fine. Okay. Why don't you email all of us the information for a digital sign? And we have money in the budget for that.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Mhm.
That'd be fun.
Mhm. Yeah. If you would be so kind as to do some research on that and send it to us, and then we can, because we don't have to have a motion to spend $200, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when Chamber uses it, that could be the same thing. They could like advertise in there. And even if we could talk to Rod possibly and like frame that with like a plexiglass plate with $2 horses on it or something, or I'm just thinking out loud here, like a slidable side. So like if we're paying for it, our little bid logo goes in there. Or if the Chamber was paying for it, they could go in there, or the city's logo, a dollar horse on one side, and then interchangeable logos possibly. Mm-hmm. What do you think, dear?
If you want, we could probably make it easy instead of having it changed. Just like the chamber could help split the cost and just put bid on one side and chamber logo on the other side.
Okay.
Then it's nothing that you have to maintain and change and everything. I don't see that being a problem if they're just a couple $100.
Maybe across the bottom, city of Kingsburg. We'll work
Yeah.
on, yeah.
Draft something up and
Because I mean, that's
let me
the
know how
majority
much
of
and
the
we'll
three of
figure
us
it
that
out.
use it, right?
Yep,
On the digital. Okay.
I like that.
Okay. All right. We'll include you in the loop.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. Okay. So I know for sure that I need to order banner. I need to talk to signs and banner across the intersection down at the end. We need to do social media marketing. We'll try to get the trolley thing squared away. And I know it's reserved for that day. And then our maps to Adam and then signage for all of our people within the district. Oh, yeah, they're billboard. Yeah.
I know. I get seizure. I feel like I'm gonna have a seizure whenever I'm at the intersection.
I'll ask Robin who we talked to about that. Okay. We can probably just put out, I think we can put our graphic on there, whatever we do. Okay. Alrighty. All right. So I'll work on that and maybe we can meet. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. 30 minutes. I can give you guys like 30 minutes. All right.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah. I'm still there. All right. Now we're going to move on to item number 3 then, district improvements. It's chairperson, me, Carpenter. So, like last year we did trash cans and it was like a capital improvement for downtown. So again, same thing. This year, I really want to put our district members' funds into good use where they can see where we're improving our district. And I don't know if you guys know, I'm sure you do, but you don't really pay attention to them. All the shields, the signs on downtown that are shields, right? Some of those have fallen into disrepair and they could be updated. So my idea was that we go back through and refurbish them, but also bring them kind of into the modern era that we put either a placard explaining what region, that's because people don't really know what they are. That represents different regions and what they brought to Kingsburg and how they relate to Kingsburg. If there was a QR code there that they could scan and they could bring up all that history, or if there was a placard on each one, I mean, I'm open to, let's discuss on how we would do that, because, and then it would be one more educational tool for us downtown, and it would also be an improvement to something that's existing. Also, too, all of our dollar horses, everybody loves to go take pictures, but I would love to educate folks on who put them there, why they put them there, and what, some of them represent the different things. So more educational and more tourist interaction for like dollar horses. So those would be my two projects that I would really like to dive into: updating the shields, education in some form for each one of those, and then the dollar horses downtown too. I don't know how much information there really is for the dollar horses. That'd be something we'd have to research. But I was like, if we're going to educate on that, we might as well educate on those as well. The other thing for capital improvements that I was kind of like thinking of downtown is we're missing a few trees in front of businesses that we had to have taken out for, rotting and falling or whatever. And there's another one too. So if we could look into like helping our business owners or property owners replace those trees so we can get those up and running and work with the city to get them installed and watering systems. The fourth item that I'd like to put us into is we have great volunteers who maintain all of our corners with the planting and the blooming and all of that. And I think that pretty much comes out of their pockets. And so the equity isn't quite, the same across all, but I was like, just for future discussion, if there was a way that we could maybe 4 times a year allocate funds to help those folks plant and maybe be a little more uniform, not necessarily, commercially, but everybody be able to do the same thing. Ideas, thoughts, nays, yays? I just threw a whole bunch at you.
Yes. People out there.
Mm-hmm.
Like any corners look bad.
No, they don't. They don't. But they could be, but we could help them.
Yeah.
Because I know I've paid a couple times for people to, do it. They've come through and asked, and I've donated a couple times. And I'm like, we have these funds, and those do benefit the folks in our district. So, that's our next thing. We could slide that into this right now too. So this is a quote from Kingsburg Media Foundation. This is what it's going to cost us to do our last 4 corners, Reg? Our last 4 corners, not our last, but our 4 corners this year. And that would be at Citizens Bank, Larson's Corner, Covenant Church, and what will be the Vintage Store, because we don't have boxes there for the light controls and so for Christmas trees. The Vintage Store will be the old Merritt window fashion business. And there's a vintage store going in there. So, and Larson's Corner. So if we could get those 4 corners, and then maybe next year we can get down to the end of Baptist Church and Van Bearden. So you want to explain what we're doing?
It would be just like how the other intersections are set up.
Yeah.
There is a little bit more of a challenge because one of the corners doesn't have power as easily accessible, but we do have a creative way of getting power to it. So
Which corner is hard?
the one in front of Suncrest.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's the only one that doesn't have power in the planter already, but there is power in the vicinity. So that's where a little bit of the extra labor and mounting supplies come from, because we do have to get some power over to it.
Do I need to make a motion to spend this money? Okay, so I'm going to make a motion that we hire Kingsburg Media Foundation to complete the four corners this year at a budget of $3,389.56.
What are the, oh, I'm so sorry. Yes.
Question?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask what the four corners were again.
Oh. Citizens Bank.
Yeah.
Larson's, Covenant
Oh,
Church,
Larson's, yeah.
and it will be the Vintage Store. There. Second, all those in favor, say aye. Any opposed?
Get stuff ordered and get it going.
Okay,
When do you plan on setting up trees this year?
I have to meet with Public Works. But
I was gonna bring up a comment, but I forgot to put it on the agenda.
I check with Public Works, but I would love to have them in by the 15th of November.
Okay.
Which is a little bit earlier than we usually do, but I have free time that week. If you want me to decorate trees, I have free time. If it has to be later, definitely before Yule Grunts.
Okay.
And I don't
'Cause
like to do
we don't change the Christmas music until
Yule Grunts.
Yule runs. Well, actually, Thursday we'll usually turn it on. Thanksgiving later.
That's okay.
So they won't do anything until then.
That's fine.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Do you want to slide something in here?
Yeah, I was just gonna, because you had asked me to organize the people to do it.
Yep.
If you guys could help me do it, but I would be happy to at least get it on the calendar and at least communicate with who is going to help us make bows. I was told that I could be trained to make bows easily, but I have my doubts. But I will be happy to at least coordinate the putting the trees up. Well, when we put the trees up and we come after we coordinate with Public Works, they put the trees out. Then we go and decorate them with our ribbons and bows
And lights.
and lights. So I can, and Lauren used to be in charge of that. I can be in charge of it, and like I said, I'll help as long as there's a creative person behind me doing the creative stuff. But if you want it done by the 15th, that's exactly what I was going to ask.
Let me check with double check with Public Works, see if they can do that. But
And then we'll be out. You want us to be out on the Saturday, the 15th to decorate? Or are they going to put them out on by the 15th?
no, they won't. I don't know. I have to check with them. I mean, I would. So Yule Grons will be on the 28th, correct? Thanksgiving's on the 27th. So they'll put the big tree up probably the week of the 17th, I would guess. If I had to guess, it's only a guess. So, yeah. So, somewhere in there, let me check with Daniel, give you a definite date.
Okay.
He may tell me, no, we don't have time for that, but I'm hoping that we do. And honestly, I have someone committed to do four corners on their own. I can do four corners on my own. So then you just have another four corners. I mean, but if I have help, it'd be amazing.
Right. No, that's what we were hoping to coordinate at least a time, then we can all do it.
I would love if we did it on Sunday the 16th, to be completely honest, because then we would just get in and do it and it would be done and nobody's work day would be interrupted.
Yeah. Why don't we put it tentatively? That will
Sunday the
put it
16th?
tentatively,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
that way it's already in place. And then the only change would be is if Public Works can't
Yeah.
accommodate us, then we'll come back with a different date. But if you speak to Daniel, I would. I honestly, I think a Sunday would be better, anyways. Also, I don't have to, because my Saturdays are probably going to be pretty full, November, December. So, and it'll be fun. We can get coffee and snacks, and we'll
All right.
make a party out of it. Come on.
So I'm going to talk to Daniel about Sunday, be in by Sunday the 16th. Okay. Item number 4 dollars discussion. So as you guys know, Jolene reached out to me and asked if we were still going to be interested in endorsing that program. And I said yes. And she renewed our agreement with, it's Yifty, right? With Yifty. And so I will speak with her about what that looks like now. Is it still a printable gift card that they do, a printable paper, or is it electronic now? Okay, so let me get the particulars on that. And then if I can, Quinn, I'll get you all the information so we can start pushing it out through social media. We did have a church reach out and call several people within the district to ask if we accepted dollars, because they're looking to buy a pretty good quantity of that. Some people, they were told by some people, no, we don't even know what that's about. So first we need to go in and tell all of our folks, okay, this is what it is. It doesn't cost you anything to do it, and get them on board. And then if we could have this up and running before holiday kickoff, it'd be great. Okay. We're not going to do the $5 thing, right? Okay. So we need a business sign up. This is going to be a walk around then. A business sign up with and help them sign up. And then they should be at least $20. Or I don't know. I guess we should talk to the folks that want to buy a large quantity to see what they want to, how they want to buy theirs, or at least 10. Yeah, because people walk in with 10 $5 coupons, and you've got to you have to enter them all in. It takes you some time. Okay, so 10. Okay, so I'll reach out to Jolene, $10 minimum, and I'll get all the information to her, and then Quinn, I'll round back with you to get that going. Yeah, around businesses and tell people that we're going to do this. Okay. And how they do it. Yeah, and get them signed up. Is Jolene here? She could go and help me. All right, I'll talk to her. Okay. Anything else? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, no, not on the post. So if you look on the walls of buildings, there are like crests that belong to different regions in Sweden. Those. Okay. So. Oh, not the flags. No, the actual shields that are out there. Some of them are looking pretty bad. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Unless someone else has something that they would like to promote within the district that they think we need to do for the better. All right. The other thing I'm going to bring up too, it's not on the agenda, but we are seeking still one person for our board, and all of our terms, yeah, aren't we? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It will be staggering 2-year appointments, so 4 people and 3 people, so not too. 1 year, I mean.
No, it's fine. Mm-hmm.
So you guys having to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's fine, but it's probably staggered
Okay,
in case you guys all don't want.
right. So Michael's going to send it. Okay. Okay.
But it's on a vote on.
Yes. That's what you guys do, right, Reg? Still. Yeah. Yeah.
For the fall. Commencing with the 2026 appointment, so that would be next year. The city council shall appoint 3 advisory members to a 1-year term and 4 to a 2-year term. And thereafter, 2-year terms.
Okay. And so do we all have to apply this year? Okay. And the cutoff date for that is? Okay. Draw them out of a hat. Yeah. Make Laura do it. Bring a big old hat for her. Okay, so I'm going to make a motion that we adopt that language, changing our terms to staggering 2-year and 1 year. 4 people will be 2? 4 people in the new language, 4 people will be 2-year, 3 people will be 1 year for that one cycle, and then it will roll into 2 years for everyone. I made a motion. She seconded it. First, second. All those approve. First, second. All those in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, motion passes. Okay. Last thing, any future agenda items that you would like to tell Miss Abigail Palsgard about right now? Yes, we are. Yes. I want to see what our traffic is. I want to see exactly, yeah. I want to see exactly how much it's costing us for how many clicks we're getting. I'm going to prorate that out. I want to be really budget conscious about what that's really costing us. So, and it needs a lot of updating, and Quinn was going to come in and do some updating photos for me. And we need to, but yeah, we need to really dive into that and see if we're like, if we're really getting our traction out of that. Right. So it needs some major updating, and but we pay for that, and I really want to see how many people are clicking into that. Because I mean, I just had a company come to me and say, "Hey, we've paid for this website for 3 years," and they had paid $36,000 to be associated with a knot, and I'm like, "How many weddings have you booked out of that?" And they said 0. Oh, you spent $36,000 and you got 0 weddings out of it. So I mean, and then I start thinking, okay, how much are we paying for what we're doing? And it's not my money, it's our district's money. And are we doing the same thing? Yeah. Because there, I mean, maybe there are other venues, avenues that we could take. I don't know. So yeah, we're going to look into that. And then, anything else? Anybody else have anything? Yeah. Any other board member reports? We're good? All right. Let's adjourn at 8:32. Next meeting is November 4th.